Live. Man. Had to reboot my computer. Microphone wouldn't work. Lost all my browser tabs. It's always something. It's always something on this channel, isn't it, guys? We're always starting with some type of technical difficulty, some type of issue. We're always a minute late. Minute late and $1 short on this channel from a guy who was a communications expert. I put that in quotes. Still, we're pretty not very good at technology. What's up, everybody? All right, guys, let me get my stream back together, get everything pulled back up I needed because I lost it all. We got some interesting things to talk about tonight. All right. Candace is over there talking mad trash about Ben Shapiro. We'll talk about that. Then we're going to talk about yeah, a lot of you guys have seen it, but the fact that there was potentially EMTs, paramedics right there that did not treat Charlie Kirk. That's a little bizarre, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about Erica Kirk's interviews. She's getting a lot of flack, a lot of backlash. They're odd, to say the least. We're going to talk about Turning Point. Turning Point's been doing some very, very bizarre stuff. Banning members at Turning Point for hate speech, and hate speech qualifies as if you say anything good about Tucker Carlson. That's hate speech now at Turning Point. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. Again, fortunately, I'm pulling it back up. We're going to watch two different YouTube videos. A video from Baron Coleman. A couple days ago, he said he can destroy the entire Tyler Robinson case in under 10 minutes. So we're going to watch that. We're going to watch that video. Should be an interesting one. What's up? How's everybody doing? We'll let everybody funnel in here. A lot of big streaming going on right now. You got Candace is currently on. You got Ian coming on in 30 minutes. Which we're gonna raid Ian Carroll's stream when we're done with this one tonight. We're gonna send everybody over there and we're gonna bomb him. Our friend Ian. All right. Again, sorry guys. Some of this stuff I got to pull back up before we get started because I lost it all right before the stream. So stick with me. Do this real quick. All right, we're not gonna start with the Candace stuff because she's obviously still live streaming. And we'll have to go back and see once she's done what she's talking about. We're going to talk a little bit about the MAGA Civil War. Of course, that's still raging on. What do we got in here? Uh-oh. Are they after us? I'm sure Jasmine will take care of that. I'm not sure if she's in here yet. I think she is. I think I saw her. More. And we are good to get rolling. All right. There we go. So, here we go. We're going to do a poll before we start anything on this live stream tonight. I need to know where everybody's sitting on this whole chaos. America First, MAGA, Shapiro, Tucker, Candace, Fuentes. It's out of control. Who do you side with? Well, let's find out. Let's say, how do we want to do this? You got to pick a side. MAGA, which means Shapiro, Tatum, Levine, Fox News. Or you got to choose what this goes here. Whose side you on? And then you got AF, Tucker, Candace, Fuentes, Carroll. Good enough, right? Uh-oh, is that too many? We got to take out some spaces here to get this to all fit. All right. And box. All right, here we go. Whose side you on? Start the poll. MAGA Civil War. It's raging. We all know it's raging. Who do you got? You with MAGA or are you with America First? Want to see just how we're doing here on this poll before we get started. And we're going to jump in first, talk about the paramedics or EMTs, whatever they are. Oh, yeah. So do you got, bring me one of the hoodies. Oh, bring me, well, not mine. Mine's over there somewhere. Sorry, guys. Wife's talking to me. The America First, the America First merch, the hoodies, the tees, like we sold out of all of them in like 2 days. So we got, again, here's the hoodies. Back. Front. These are dope. Yeah. So yeah. All right. We got everything restocked, guys. It's restocked. It's restocked. It's restocked. We had to order it immediately. Sold out of everything in 2 days. Pretty insane. We got tank tops coming too. Tank tops coming in the America First. All right. So let's check the poll. Oh my God. This poll is brutal, dude. 96. Take a picture of this. 96 to 4. Ugh. Oh God. I just got a massive update on some vet bro drama. We don't do vet bro drama anymore, but guys, Jameson just sent me this. I gotta upload this picture, guys. Something crazy just happened. Uh-oh. Holy vet bro drama alert. We can, we'll still cover the crazy stuff. Hold on. I got to upload it, guys. I got to upload the picture. And then I'll show it to you. Someone got flipped on in the Navy SEAL community. The Navy SEAL community. Uh-oh. Back in the news. And finally, no more Green Berets causing drama. We're back the way it should be. Navy SEALs. Here we go. Boom, boom. All right, I got to pull this up. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Sean Ryan as on Matt Bissonnette to discuss who actually shot bin Laden. Oh, shit. Oh, that's going to be real spicy. Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. Sean Ryan flipping on Mr. Rob O'Neill. Wow. All right. We'll definitely, again, we don't do vet bro drama anymore. There really hasn't been a whole lot anyway to even talk about, but that might be one. That might be a spicy meatball that we have to cover. And again, we're big fans of Sean on this show. Who knows? I don't know what it's going to entail, right? Matt Bissonnette also involved in that. So it'll be interesting to see. That's going to be a wild one. Anyway, that just came across my desk as we were talking, man. American-made products. Slowport, $20. When it comes to merch, are you using American-made products? I use a local screen printer here in Eugene, right down the street. I don't know where they get their clothes from necessarily, but I do source it locally here in my community. So I guess that's as best as America First as I can get. I don't know if they they probably source it from fucking Vietnam like everybody else, but I don't get it from some foreign country. I actually go through a local screen printing here so I can support local businesses with my stuff. So it's the best I got with that one. All right. We got a little sidetrack there. America only hats, please. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing the VFT style hats, maybe with like the America First new logo. That might be cool. Sean's a Fed. I mean, he used to be. I used to be a Fed. You guys are here watching me, right? Come on. Everybody's a Fed. I'm a terrible Fed, I guess. All right, let's start with the first thing we're going to talk about. Oh, what else was I going to say? Shit, I got sidetracked. Oh, Monday, Matt Tardio wants to debate me on America First versus Israel First. So if you guys are interested in tuning into that, we're going to have a little conversation about America First and his stance of, well, he'll try to say not Israel First, but Israel First. So yeah, let's rock that one, huh? Got no issues with that. Anyway, Monday. And again, guys, Matt, you're gonna like me and Matt are good friends. We're buddies. We have two wildly different political approaches when it comes to things. So it should be a very good conversation. Also, we have the exact same background. Both Green Berets, both same background, two different outlooks, and we're friends. So it should be a very respectful, fun conversation. I don't think he's got really any argument to be made against mine, but we'll see. All right, let's do it. Let's jump in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump in, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's a nasty 96% America first to 4% MAGA. You love to see it. You love to fucking see it in this chat. The flags will be present. And hey, so we're going to do a live stream it. So his audience will be in the chats with y'all, right? So it's going to be America first and Israel first in the same comment section, boys. You got to be respectful, okay? You guys got to be respectful. But it's going to get spicy, I'm sure, in the comments. All right. Let's do this. Let's jump into our friend, Coach Colin. His video, we covered this. We're going to cover it briefly, talking about, yes, the fact that I didn't realize this. I actually missed this, guys, when this broke last week. But that's why we're going to talk about it, because we didn't cover it last week. There's fucking EMTs. Or paramedics, even. I'm not sure. I'm going to assume they're EMTs. Paramedics is kind of like the highest level of immediate trauma care above an EMT, right? So I don't think they're paramedics, if they were. But these should have been the people that treated Charlie Kirk. These are professionals. They were on the ground. They are carrying med bags and trauma bags. However, as we're going to watch in this video, they did nothing, which is bizarre. So let's jump into this first and start here and see what we've got to say.
Authority. If you know him, get him to contact me. I need to talk to him. That's what the person who posted this video is saying. This man is definitely gag ordered. I mean,
yeah,
no
yes,
way
he
about
is.
it, right? He's one of the people in the crowd. He saw it himself. He had to be watching. So he's probably gag ordered. He can't talk to anybody. But I thought to myself, I'm like, again, film and television. I've worked locations. If you don't know locations, we look after the location. If there's 500 people, we have to make sure that those 500 people are taken care of with tents and garbages and this and that. And then there's always people who are first aid people. And they usually work right alongside us because we tell them where they can go. They can request more things, and we're working with them. We always have those people around. So I was like, in a situation like this with 3,000 people, you have to have something, but they didn't have an ambulance. And
we talked about that, guys. We talked about that. Like, where was the paramedics? Where was the ambulance? It wasn't there, right? I was under the assumption there was no higher level of care or EMTs or paramedics there on site. There was multiple EMTs there, and not just at the venue, literally right there, right next to Charlie. Okay. So this, and we're going to go over and actually start watching it so we can see these guys. I mean, they're here, guys. Like they were right there the entire time, which to me gets even more and more bizarre, right?
Because he wants to offer it up. Let me make sure you guys see it. He's offering up that trauma bag.
Yeah, he offers it to him.
One guy named Connor, he keeps his. But this guy says, hey, go ahead and take it.
Yep.
Like, you can just have this. Yep. This would just make sense for you to have. Because you have somebody in there who clearly needs it. Right? They're ready to work. That's why they're walking up. They're ready to go. They're like, let us in the car. Why aren't we in the car?
Why aren't they in the car? Why aren't they the ones providing treatment?
The security guards have absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Except for whatever they were passing around, handing off here and there. That's all they got. And their phones. That's it. EMS guys have everything you can need. They have gauze and they have the know-how.
Yep.
Hey, we have this type of injury. What do you do? Oh, well. And they would just do it. But for some reason, they were it doesn't even seem like they were they weren't even stopped. They weren't even considered, is what it seems like.
Yeah.
So again, there he is. He's taking it off. He's like, let's make sure these guys have exactly what they need. And that offer gets ignored.
Yep.
It gets a stiff no. They
That's
put
so
him in the
crazy.
car and they go. Wound
So bad.
open. Charlie bleeding out.
I
That's
can't
what
believe
they
I didn't
thought.
see this with them right there
Now,
like
I've
that.
watched
I never saw.
Valhalla
I never
VFT
noticed that.
talk about the security team.
That's
He
me.
makes a good case for just sheer incompetence.
Yep.
Sheer just incompetence. And this could be another illustration of that. Just incompetence to the point where you didn't even know who you're supposed to be getting at this moment. They're just all, wound up on themselves.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. So, I mean, guys, you've probably seen my video, the full breakdown on the security and all the failures in that. I mean, this is just adds to it, right? Now that we know that, no shit, those, and they were right next to Charlie. They were behind. So, I don't know. Let's see if I can sift through the video. He's got it in this video real quick, where they were actually pre-positioned. Candace actually, I think, first found this. They were pre-positioned behind the tent that Charlie was at. I actually seen pictures of him here. I'm trying to find. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to waste our time going through the whole video. But they were pre-positioned behind the tent that Charlie was at. They were like 10 feet away when he was shot. So it wasn't like they were, 100 feet away out in the crowd. And like, why would they be? They would be with the tent, with the, all the main guests. So we have actual EMTs with high-level trauma bags. That trauma bag is gigantic, which means it's got everything you need in there. I know what it's got in there. It's got trauma. It's got gauze. It's got hemostatic gauze, anticoagulates. It's got all kinds of shit in there that you would need, that you would really, really want to stop an arterial wound like this or any type of massive hemorrhage wound like this. It's got all of it. I know it's in those bags, right? We carry them in combat with the same type of shit. It's got clamps, right? So it's got medical clamps where you could actually physically clamp the artery, and potentially a paramedic who's good enough literally could suture closed an artery on the spot. That's what our 18 Deltas can do. That's what someone like me can even do. I could clamp and suture that shut if you're high enough trauma level care, which I'm assuming these EMTs or these paramedics are. So you're talking about guys that have that level of equipment, that level of training and knowledge, and they basically get told to go fuck themselves instead of them being the ones buried into Charlie. Somebody just said he was critical care EMT. That makes it even worse. So this is the guy that is if this is true, this is the guy that is directly trained to handle this exact thing. And what happens instead? A bunch of fucking guys get down there and do something with no blood on their hands. We're not sure what, with no equipment and no trauma bag that's right fucking there. And I can tell you, the security detail, unless we're talking about massive incompetence, which that's what my initial take was. Now I'm getting more and more suspicious as time goes on, where I might have to make a new video backtracking on incompetence and now getting into nefarious intent, because the security detail knows that they have paramedics on station. Okay, they know that. They know where they're at. And instead of saying, get the fucking paramedic over here right now, which I would have done. I've got a higher level of medical training, trauma medicine training than any of those fuckers on the ground, infinitely more. And I still would have said, please get me the critical care EMT or paramedic to come over here, and I will assist him. I will assist him with my knowledge, right? But what did we see? Bizarre handing things off, no blood on anyone's hand, and then they pick him up and they drag him off without anybody holding any pressure on his neck as he just bleeds the fuck out as they throw him in a car with now paramedics trying to hand them, or at least get the fucking paramedic in the car, dude. Right? Am I crazy? But they're just like, hey, fuck off, guys. See ya. We're just going to throw him in the back of this SUV with nobody holding any pressure on his neck. And so, yeah, what's Turning Point USA now saying? The statement that they've put out regarding this, because again, Turning Point's struggling, right? Like every time something like this comes up, they got to come out and put some fucking excuse that makes everything worse. Now, what Turning Point is going to say is, we knew he was dead immediately. That's what the security team supposedly said. Oh, okay. So you knew he was dead immediately. Then why were you trying to treat him? Why are you giving him CPR? What are you talking about? You knew he was dead immediately. Don't know, man. I'm continuing the distraction. I'm distracting by pointing out the fact that there was EMTs and paramedics on the ground who did not treat Charlie Kirk. I'm distracting. Or like, sometimes you guys at the level of just straight up mental retardation from some of those comments. Anyway, Jesus Christ. So now what? Like, how do we explain this away? How do we explain this away, guys? This is just it's another thing. I just blows my mind that like we're 7 weeks out now. And just more. It's just more stuff where you're like, oh, that's fucked up. That's bizarre. Oh, there was paramedics and EMTs there. Critical care EMTs there. And nope, fuck it. See ya. Just throw them in the back of the SUV with a bunch of guys who have no fucking idea what they're doing. Roger that, bro. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is massive incompetence. I don't know. Take a look at the super chats. Maybe you guys can tell me, is it incompetence? We're looking at nefarious intent. Again, I've been, I actually took a lot of flack when I made the video talking about how I didn't think that they were involved in this. I just thought that they're incompetent. People are like, no, they're fucking in on it. And I'm not saying they are now, but I'm like, God, you're making it really fucking hard on me, guys. Turning Point USA, you're making it really hard on guys like me that have tried to defend you from the start. Like, you're making it, Erica, Kirk, everybody, you're making it so hard on guys like me who have tried to defend you. It's just, God, dude, trying to give grace, trying to give the benefit of the doubt, right? And just pissing in my face every time I do it. All right, let's hit some super chats real quick before we fly off the radar. Ordered my AFO or my America First, America Only tea already? Hell yeah, brother. These are good ones. Brad Breaker, much love and blessings from the mountains of North Carolina. Hell yeah. I used to live in North Carolina for a little while myself in the Q course. Michael, in my opinion, everyone failed Charlie except the YouTube that is on or is now trying to get justice for him. Yeah, it kind of feels that way. Not voting for any APAC funded politicians. Right. Put our hands up. We're going to do another poll right now. Right now. I would, 95.5. Ooh, that blowout poll. That's an ugly poll. All right. Will you vote for an APAC funded, I should say any, vote for any APAC funded candidate? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. I probably spelled candidate wrong. Whatever. We're moving regardless. I'm not stopping. In the poll chat, will you vote for any APAC funded candidate? We'll talk about it once we get the poll in. All right. You guessed it, boys. Another comment brought to you by Tasty Gains. Hell yeah. VFT stands on 3 legs. No. It's not that big, guys. But Tasty Gains is a good product. Slowpoke, $20 when it comes to your merch. Oh, we talked about this one already. Yeah, I source it locally or have it produced locally. I don't know where they get it from, but that's the best I could do. Just tuned in. Brother, does your wife know she's married to a stud? No, brother. I married way out of my league. If you've seen my wife, you will know, yeah, Nate married way out of his league. And that's fine. I'm proud of that. Hi, Nate, longtime viewer, first-time chatter, America First for sure. Trisha, thank you very much. Appreciate you for being around for a long time. America First, I'm all about it. Matt Bissonette, is he a mysterious red Semper Fi? No, he is not. He's not red, but but he probably knows who Red is. I know he does. That's why I'm excited to watch that episode. If somebody in that room, number 1 through 3, man, is finally going to come forward and talk about it, it's going to be spicy. Do you think Sean Ryan is a limited hangout? I've heard that. I'm not sure. A limited hangout. What's a limited hangout? Is this a Gen Z term I don't know about, guys? Chat, help me. What's limited hangout mean? I'm old. I'm almost 40 years old. TK is red. Yeah, boys. What's a limited hangout mean, guys? Somebody educate me in the chat. Come on. What's it mean for us old boomers? No clue. Limited info. Hello? Don't know. Come on. Basically Fed posting. So it's nobody in the chat knows. We're all too old. It means commenter is gay. No, Sean's not gay. Gen Z here. I don't know. All right. Sorry, Allison. Nobody knows what limited hangout is. So I can't answer your question. Put it in the chat. Who was the best FBI director in your opinion? Fuck, I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. Definitely not Comey and definitely not Cash. So not the last two. I don't know, dude. Who knows? It seems like the FBI is just straight trash. Glad to see you again, brother. Did you see Ben on Megyn Kelly's show? Yes, I did. We're going to talk about that. Candace responded to that. What a fucking turd, dude. Ben Shapiro. What a burn-in, guys. What an epic level burn-in. I used to be, like most people, a fan of Ben Shapiro in 2016, 2017. My God. This guy, did you guys see? He's refusing to debate Nick Fuentes. He was supposed to go on Patrick Bet-David's show. Did you guys see this? And he canceled it. Why did he cancel it? Because he knows Pat just interviewed Nick and Pat's going to fucking grill him on it. So he canceled his interview with Pat. And now Candace is calling him out for an interview, and he won't interview. He's not going to, or for a debate. He's not going to debate Candace. He's a little fucking pussy boy, dude. Ben Shapiro is a little fucking pussy boy. Little coward. I'm sorry. Tell him I said that. Tell Ben Shapiro, hey, Nate from Valhalla VFT said you're a little fucking pussy boy. And if he's got a problem with it, if Ben Shapiro's got a problem with me calling him a little pussy boy, and guys, you know I don't insult very many people very often ever. If he's got a problem with me calling him a little pussy boy, he can get every single man at the Daily Wire, every single one of them. You can get Walsh, you can get Knowles, you can get Rubin. I will fight all of them in a influencer cage match at the same time by myself. All of them. Just me. That challenge is open. I will fight the entire Daily Wire staff by myself in the cage. That challenge is out there to Daily Wire. Go ahead and fucking tag him in it. The entire cast, all of them by myself. Right? Throw it out there to them, boys. See if they'll take it up. Every single one of them. 5 or 6v1. It's fine. Not concerned with it at all. And I can promise you, put all your money on me because you'll win. You'll fucking win. There's not a problem. It takes about 3 of them to be about the size that I am. So fuck those pussies, dude. I won't debate because he's an anti-Semite. Oy vey. Fucker, dude. God, little pussy boy. Drives me crazy. All right, let's not crash out. Let's not crash out, okay? I haven't even started drinking yet. All right, I haven't even started drinking yet. We can't be crashing out like that. All right, back to it. Becky Hefferman, $10. Can you make t-shirts and tanks for women in colors? Love your channel. We've tried that before. Here's the thing, Becky. So before, like, I used to have my audience demographics used to be 97% male, 3% female when I was doing strictly military content, which makes sense. Now that we're kind of transitioned into sort of mainstream content, now we're like 78% male, 22% female. So we need to adjust some things like our merch. So we'll work on it. Okay. So thank you to all the ladies that are now watching my show. Because it was the boys club until recently. So shout out to all the ladies in the chat. I know there's a lot of you now. Appreciate you guys being here. And you, Becky. We'll work on it. Owens is trying to find the truth about CK assassination more than his wife. I don't know. Kind of feels that way. Sent the Sean chat before your Fed comment. Okay, got it. Sean's not a Fed, man. Sean, well, I mean, Maybe he's a Fed. I don't know, but I like Sean. He worked for the CIA contractor and a Navy SEAL. I was a Green Beret. Like we were Feds, and now we're hopefully not Feds. I'm a terrible Fed. I'm doing a terrible job at helping the Feds, and especially the FBI, because all I do is shit on them. So they wouldn't be happy with my performance if I was a Fed. Johnny Dog, looking jacked. Johnny Dog, been superb. Tone, speak the truth for many years, turned into Matt. Love him, but Israel's stance brought me over here. Hey, man, Matt's a good dude, man. Matt means well. Matt is not, I don't think Matt is actually as Israel first as people think, but we'll find out. We'll get his real take when we talk about it on Monday. Did you happen to watch the Ben and Megan K interview on Tucker and Ben? Yes, I did. Megan was actually defending Tucker to the point of argument. I know. Good for her, man. Good for her for standing her fucking ground against little pussy boy. Candace just talked about it. We're going to play the clips of that here. Literally, she just talked about it before we came over here. What are the chances this was staged and Charlie is live right now? 0%. Why would Charlie give up the life that he has? I don't think so. Why are YouTubers cautious to talk about David, the USA chant guy? Yeah, that's if you knew the stuff I knew. We learned a lot of stuff about that guy and literally actually sent it up to the feds because we were actually concerned with that. It's more serious than just like making YouTube content over it. I wish I could talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it like after the trial and everything. Yeah, Jesse doesn't talk about it either. Again, it's just one of those things that I literally don't want to talk about publicly. It's not crazy. It's not going to change the trial or anything like that. There's just some very bizarre. I don't want somebody to kill me in the middle of the night. Okay, I'll just say that. That's how I'll put it. Hey, Nate, you are a professional. What are the chances a bodyguard carrying a pocket trauma kit in their pocket? Nah, pocket trauma kit? No. You'd have like, we carry like small, like mini trauma kits about the size of this that have some gauze, a tourniquet, like the basics. That's typically going to be on a belt or in a backpack or something like that. It's not going to fit in a pocket. You could fit like tourniquets or something like that in a pocket, but that'd be about it. All right. Erica Kirk was asked if the shooter was in custody. She replied, I have confidence in her team. We're going to look at that clip. She said, she was asked, or she said, I trust my team. She did not say yes, which is very, very interesting. Do you think that was a serious poll? 1 yes, 2 no. Oh, let's look back at the poll. Oh, 96% say no. That's beautiful, guys. That's going to be a referendum in 2016. God, I hope so. We need it to happen. I need a referendum on both sides. Both sides. Democrat, Republican, don't vote for anybody that takes fucking foreign lobby money. Period. Can you do a close-up video of the security so we can focus on their faces? There is a point where they're serious about the situation. Yeah, we've showed that a bunch of times. Actually, I think Colin actually had it in his video. Stand by. Oh, yeah, it's right here. I don't even have to look for it. Here you go, buddy. You can do that as we do the super chats. So there they are. Big old smile on homie's face, huh? On the right. Would you allow your soul to be transported in a robot? We talked about that. We talked about that yesterday on live stream. I said, fuck no, absolutely not. I'm not going into the AI cloud. Listen to me, you Medford bro. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing. We all may never agree on every issue, but one of my best friends in real life is a liberal. I'm conservative. We get closer and closer. It's not, guys, I'm telling you, this is not right versus left. America is not in a right versus left problem. That's not our problems. That I promise you, to all the conservatives in here, Democrats are not the problem with the country. And to all the Democrats in here, conservatives are not the problem with the country. They're not. Your average American is not the fucking problem. I am friends, and not only friends with liberals and Democrats, I have family members that are liberals and Democrats. Same as conservatives. It doesn't affect my daily life and my relationships with them whatsoever. My sister is a fucking hardcore left in Seattle. We don't even talk about politics. We have a great relationship and love each other. Like, what? The politics are like, for me, guys, I know we're doing a lot of political content now because I think it's important and I want to use my platform the best way that I can to talk about these type of things. But in my daily life, politics is like fucking 14 on the list of importance and priorities, man. Like, what I do think is the problem is the powers establishment, the government I've always said it's not left versus right. It's we the people versus the establishment. That's my opinion. Because if you talk to most liberals and conservatives sit down, if they're America first, right? If they're fucking conservatives that are concerned about the Israel lobby more than America, that's when it gets bizarre. But let's say you, like in this chat, we've got America first left and right in this chat right now. We got America first liberals and leftists and America first conservatives and populists in the same chat. And if we all sat down together, we would agree on probably like 80%. It would be a 20% of more on like how to implement policy to get to the goal that we all want, which is America being a great place, right? So that's why, if you didn't notice, that it was pretty much after Ian Carroll talked about this on the live yesterday, after the what is it, the 99% versus 1% back in the Wall Street, what was it called when they were early 2000s, they were boycotting Wall Street. I forget what that was called. I'm just brain farting right now. Somebody in the chat's going to hit it for me. Occupy Wall Street, right? If you noticed, after that happened, that's when the race war started. That's when the hardcore left versus right rhetoric started. That's when our politicians no longer. Have you watched our politicians the debates that used to be in like the early 2000s and 90s? Everybody's nice to each other. Everybody's respectful of each other. All of it disappeared after that because they need us to fight each other. So we're not paying attention, right? That's what we got to stop doing. We got to stop the left versus right rhetoric and divide and bullshit. The Fox News versus fucking MSNBC shit. It's got to go. It's not good for America, and it doesn't do us any good. Adam, Trump's under duress by our greatest allies leader. I bet Secret Service is compromised. Oh, yeah. I mean, we said that last night. Butler kind of felt like a little bit of a warning to me. FBI should have called the airport and have TFSA hold all the flights bound to greatest ally, pull the military men off the plane and interrogate them. FBI is fucking incompetent. Yeah, they're definitely incompetent, but they're also, I think, not acting in the best interest of the American people, and we know that. They're covering the Epstein files, right? January 6th, 270 plainclothes FBI agents in the crowd. Like, we know the type of shit they're doing. Like, there's no reason why you should trust the FBI as American people. That's also what makes this case so ugly, the Charlie Kirk case. All right, Elizabeth, not to mention SU Charlie's feet sticking out did not flag down the ambulance. Yep, no, they did not. And as far as I'm aware, from what Ian told me, they actually took him to a lower level of trauma care hospital further away. As far as I am aware, that's actually what happened, which is not great. Not great. Are they doing human sacrifice in public? I don't know. They used to. It's kind of some Kabbalism right there, right? Stolworthy, $20. Thank you. Why, if they knew he was dead on spot, did they also release he had a heartbeat at the hospital? Oh, oh, you're not supposed to be asked. As Candace said, you don't get to ask those questions. That probably wasn't as sexy as when Candace did it. You know what I'm saying? Don't clip that. All right. Original Polywog, $10. You pinch the vein. You start CPR and chest percussions. Yep. Start tons of fluids. You can literally keep him going with those three. Yes, they can. Yep, this guy gets it. You are 100% right on the massive hemorrhage trauma care, my brother. Jeremy, thank you. We're trying to blow through these gold. Nate, you're my favorite thirst trap. I tried unsubscribing from your channel, but I can't resist your Giga Chat energy. What do you think I should do? I don't know, man. If you're bricked up to my channel, that's fucking weird. But like, hey, whatever you're into, homie, I'm just glad that you're here watching. Okay. If you're cranking your hog behind the screen to me, okay, I guess. All right. Things are getting weird. I'll stop. All right, Zuby, what's up, brother? Kirk's wife is low-key hard to believe. I'm not buying anything she says. Also, Ben is a bum, and so is Nick. Tucker is hit or miss. What? Oh, Nick Fuentes is a bum? Yeah, I don't know. Not that's not what I think. I think he's fucking super, super smart and super well smoking. I disagree with a lot of what he says, especially on women, race, foreign conflict. I think but he's America first. So that's better than fucking Lindsey Graham and Randy Fine. What's good with cartels and Wagner Group apparently going down to Venezuela? Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how true that is. We'll have to wait and see. Wagner, last time they got in a scuffle with America, they got absolutely fucking slaughtered. Check out with the Battle of, what's the name? Battle of Kershaw, maybe something like that. I forget what it's called in Syria. When Delta Force and American military fucking just slaughtered shit tons of Wagner and Syrian rebels. Ronan Medic, somebody will throw the battle up there for me. Anyway, here we go. CCEMTP and SAR Medic with 12 years downrange here. Close protection would have made those two guys as a resource immediately. If it wasn't gross negligence, it's at least suspicious. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I do think Ronan Medic, right? This guy's obviously legit. I said the same thing, man. If it's not incompetence, or if it's not nefarious, now it's even more incompetent because you had actual trained professionals there that you did not allow. Every EMP, paramedic, fireman, lifeguard I've witnessed will never stop until told to stop. 100% true. Very true. On the trauma levels, on the trauma side of things, guys, you continue to work on the casualty until he's pronounced dead from a high level of care, whether you think he's alive or not. So that's true. Did you see Jeffrey Prather's interview with someone close to Kirk's security team? I have not seen that. I'll have to check it out. Jeff Prathers. I figured they would have been gag ordered, right? Shouldn't they be gag ordered like everybody else? I thought that's why they weren't coming out and talking about it. Interesting how Turning Point USA and Frank Turek and Mikey McCoy and all those guys aren't gag ordered. Isn't that weird? You guys notice that? You know that giant 3,000 person gag order? They're not allowed to talk about the case. You know who's just still talking about the case on Charlie Kirk's YouTube channel? The guys who were literally there, the closest witnesses. So isn't that bizarre, isn't it? That they're not gag ordered? Nobody fucking blinked their eyes at that one. Nobody find that a little suspicious? Why those witnesses aren't gag ordered? I don't know. Seems bizarre. Limited hangout means you tell the truth mostly. Well, if that's what it means, then I think Sean probably tells the truth mostly. Research the last video, and I think you're misleading the situation. Google Orthodox for Soros versus Israel. Read Jewish Voice. No, I'm not. Soros donates money to Israel. Nope. Wrong. Soros donates money to Israel and also ran Mamdani's campaign. So there you go. Or funded it. TPS USA's statement is illogical and self-contradictory. If Charlie's security wasn't qualified to treat him, how are they qualified to pronounce him dead? Yeah, good point. Usually that's what the surgeon has to do, huh? Happy 250th. Oh, God, man. Here come the Marines. Guys, there's so many fucking super chats tonight. What the fuck? I'm going to have to pause and just get back to the show because we're doing too many here. And then come back to them. I appreciate it, though. Also, how can Trump break free from Israel or the U.S. safely because they do have nukes and sleeper cells? How do you do it? You say, we're fucking done supporting you. And Israel then goes, all right, we're going to give all the blackmail we have on all your U.S. politicians to the American people. And Trump goes, okay, go ahead. And then we find out everything. And we no longer support Israel. What's the problem with that? Well, because they probably have some stuff on Donald Trump that he doesn't want them to put out. Probably. But yes, it literally is that easy. But they won't do it. The last president that did that was JFK. And what'd they do to him? So, I was trauma nurse for 38 years, Dee. Those medics could have clamped the artery, stuffed it with gauze, performed CPR. He would have lived. Now, Dee, I don't know if he would have lived due to the injury, but you are absolutely correct. That would be the appropriate way to do it. And if he had a chance to live, this would have been the way to keep him alive. If he died instantly, he died instantly. Again, I don't know. It looks like he probably died within, I don't know. Again, from the looks of it and the decorticate posture and all the things that happened, it looked like that's probably what happened. But to your point, he would have died. Let's say Charlie Kirk could have lived due to that injury. He would have died because he did not get the proper care, to your point. Criticize Israel when it's cool. Oh, this guy's brand new to the channel. Everybody, let's give this guy a clap. He's brand new to the channel. When it's cool, huh? You must be new. You must be real new around here. We've been way ahead of the curve. We were here before Candace. We were here before Tucker. We weren't here before Nick. That's true. Oh, you are brand new there, Birdie, aren't you? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Obviously, all the regulars in the chat are laughing their asses off to that comment. All right, Jacob, thank you. No stand, no chance against Ben. Yeah, Ben could definitely take me. When Charlie got shot, FBI should have called the airport and had the FFA hold all flights bound. Yeah, and to Egypt maybe too, huh? We're going to talk about that. Pull all the military's men off flights. Oh yeah, we got this one already. Kangaroo Bot, what are you doing this Veterans Day? We're streaming. It's Tuesday, Politics Tuesday, Veterans Day, and we're going to talk about some cool veteran stuff going on. Really cool thing that's happening in Fayetteville, Arkansas. One of my buddies has been working on putting together new veteran subsidized housing. That's a new push to help homeless veterans. We're gonna talk about some stuff like that too. It's very, very cool. Super chats are gay. We know it wasn't a 30-06. Candace is a beast. JD, and you are awesome. It's the closest ally if you're not dumb. It's starting to look more and more like that, isn't it? Anyone's having problems sending super chat? This happens. Apparently, if this happens, if you just move the denomination up or down one, it'll fix it. That's what Ian Carroll said, or I think that's what Ian said last night. Somebody said, I don't know. Happens to me all the time when I try to donate to my buddies, though. Limited hangout is public relations or intelligence tactic where some truth is revealed to distract or conceal for more damaging information. Interesting. I'd never heard of that before. Oh my God, common sense like a fart in the wind these days. How's Frank Turk doing CPR on the way to the hospital as if per TPSH? Yeah, I know, because he wasn't, and that's fucking made up. Just like Mikey McCoy's dad said that he was directing traffic and covered in blood and saving people's lives when he literally walked off into the fucking abyss and didn't do anything, right? So there you go. Flint Justin Bieber here. Hell yeah, brother. That was a good nickname, huh? I appreciate you coming back. No hard feelings on that one. All right. Jesse put out a video that basically showed the dude in the photos as Lance Twiggs, but yeah, it's starting to look like it, dude. That video Jesse did, dude. When you guys really start looking at Tyler Robinson and you really start looking at the person that's in that stairwell, that is not the same person. The ears are the biggest tell. One has lobes, one is not having lobes, and it's a straight connection. It's bizarre. Jocko's podcast with the U.S. Liberty survivors opened my eyes. Yep. Oh, guys, come on. TXRN, I've said this before, and I'm sincere 64-year-old conservative. I learned so much from you. Would love to see you in Congress. That's not going to happen, at least not in the next 10, 15 years. Maybe if I get older and I somehow get the inkling for it. But no, thank you. I got approached for that. It's a long story. My dad was big in politics. I got approached for that when I retired, and yeah, no thanks. All right, we gotta just move on. I'm not skipping the super chats. We'll come back to them, but guys, we got to get back to the show, because we got a lot to talk about. All right, is Candace done? All right, Candace was done. So good. We're gonna get to the Candace section. Okay, so some interesting things Candace has put out, and again, sometimes Candace is right, sometimes she's wrong. But she does put out interesting stuff, and she's had some interesting stuff come out in this last week regarding all of this. So we're going to watch some of that now. Let's do it. And then we're going to get into her calling out Ben Shapiro. This guy.
He's dead.
How does he know?
God help him.
Remember this guy? That's weird.
That's the first time it was announced, actually, that Charlie Kirk was dead.
All right, so let's talk about that. You guys remember that guy? You remember him? He's the one. The second Charlie was shot, he took off, immediately running, and then ran up into that corner so he could film. Right? Remember him? That's what he was doing. How did he know Charlie Kirk was dead? Remember, the gunshot rang out. He took off running. He's dead. How do you know? You didn't even see what happened to him. All you did was you heard a gunshot. No, him and Mikey are two different. Mikey walks away and then walks out into the parking lot. That guy is the guy that runs out. I'll pull it up. We'll find him real quick. I'll show you who he is. Kirk being carried to the car. Okay, because we can see him. I need the backside image. Where's the backside image? Those are all front side images. Come on, backside image. Looking through the Google images right now. see if I can find it. It's all front side images right now. Anyway, I know most of you have seen it. He's the guy that runs and then runs up into the corner, right? And when you get the sort of the upside image where you can see Charlie Kirk being carried out to the car from that up, you can see him standing up in the corner with his phone. That's what he was doing. He immediately ran back there to start a selfie. Immediately, the second Charlie's Kirk, he runs and pulls it up and starts recording himself. Charlie Kirk's dead. Oh my God. How do you fucking know, guy? Yeah, I made a video. I did a whole video on it, guys. I can't see it right now. I wish I could it's wait, is this it? Maybe I found it. I found it, guys. Found it. Perfect. Bam. There's this little shithead. All right, you remember this guy? See him up in the corner? Remember him? There he is. Just filming. Ready to go. Coming back. There he is. This fucking guy. So he, as Charlie Kirk gets shot, immediately, and we talked about how suspicious this guy was, right? This is before we knew what he was doing. Now we know what he was doing. The shot rings out. He turns immediately, just like Mikey McCoy, by the way, both of them, runs, sprints straight up to that back corner, starts selfing himself. Oh, they got him. He's dead. How did you know he was dead? You didn't even see him hit the ground. He'd have been shot in the arm. Right? That guy didn't see. How'd you know immediately? Like Joe says he must be clairvoyant. Yeah, Joe. He nailed it, huh? So anyway, yeah, that guy, part of Turning Point USA. Again, more bizarreness. More why would you do that? Then you add in Mikey McCoy and what he was doing, right? Mikey McCoy, 0.83 seconds after the shot rings out, has the phone to his ear and just slowly walk off. Just walk out into the parking lot. These are all TPUSA people. Are we? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why are you making it so hard on me, TPUSA? I can't defend you anymore. Now I can't defend you anymore at all because it's just too much. Too much. So now we're done. Not only that, but let's talk about TPUSA and what they did. You guys remember that massive infusion of cash that Charlie Kirk declined from our greatest ally? You guys know that, right? You remember that? Something like $100 million infusion in cash that Charlie didn't want to take for TPUSA. Well, guess what? Guess what TPUSA did right after he passed away? It turns out, well, Stu Peters dug this up. So
we've now learned that the hundreds of millions of dollars that was rejected by Charlie Kirk has now been secured by his successors. So in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's death, the very people that he did not want influencing Turning Point USA are influencing Turning Point USA. And it's people like Tyler Boyer that are making all of this possible. So like I mentioned, this guy is a political operative of sorts. He came out of the GOP in Arizona, no less. Maricopa County on top of that.
All right, so those same people Charlie didn't want to take that money from, one day after he was killed, they took that money infusion. Guys, it's just with everything with this. And let's bring it back to ground zero here. When we're talking about the terrible job by the security team, not letting the paramedics do their jobs, Mikey McCoy's bizarre shit, this guy's bizarre shit from Turning Point USA, this bizarre shit we just watched. bring it back to ground zero. Ground zero narrative is Tyler Robinson, excuse me, Tyler Robinson, assisted by no one, having never been to UVU's campus in his life, shows up, pulls this entire thing off, knows exactly where to be, takes the shot, eliminates Charlie Kirk, gets away with it for 33 hours. Exactly. Does that sound realistic at this point with all this bizarre shit going on? That's what happened. There's just 1,000 other weird, bizarre coincidences that are happening outside of what Tyler Robinson did. Maybe. What's the saying? One coincidence is, I forget what it is. One coincidence is something, two is another, three, and now it's no longer a coincidence. Yeah. It's just, this thing gets more and more bizarre. Now, but if it didn't get even more bizarre, guess what else Candace has dug up? Well, yep. You got to give her credit. Sometimes, she's all over the place, and then sometimes she finds stuff like this.
And gentlemen, there were, for whatever reason, 12 Israeli cell phones on the ground at Utah Valley University the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. This has completely spooked the people that are very high up in government. Now, to be clear, I don't mean that there were 12 VPNs that were switched and routed through Israel on that day. I mean that there were 12 personal cell phone accounts that were opened in Israel. Okay.
Nothing weird there.
Like you go into Verizon in Tennessee or in Connecticut and you open your phone. I am saying that they opened their phones in Israel, those accounts in Israel, and they were on the ground on September 10th at Utah Valley University when Charlie was shot. Ladies and gentlemen.
So, when you hear that and when you learn that, and then you tie in the fact that the director of the National Counterterrorism Center, fellow Green Beret Joe Kent, was investigating foreign involvement in this murder when he was berated and shut down by Kash Patel. Now, all of a sudden, let's go back to ground zero. Tyler Robinson, by himself, assisted by nobody. Just more bizarre coincidences that just happen to be happening in the background of this entire thing. But it's all a conspiracy, guys. This is all a conspiracy. It's all a conspiracy. Nothing to see here. That's totally normal. All this is totally, totally normal. Oh yeah, brother. Welcome to the channel. Fridays is gas station booze night. But we're not done. We're not done with TPUSA and the bizarreness. We're just getting started with the bizarreness. Okay, what else we got? Oh, that's right. Just a couple days ago, this is completely insane. TPUSA, University of Florida, is banning members for so-called hate speech if they are making pro-Tucker Carlson comments. Doesn't sound very pro-speech to me. Pro-free speech, excuse me. This is true. They may need major leadership change and be facing a lawsuit. So, UF college Republicans, here it is. TPUSA, University of Florida, has censored and banned a large number of our mentors from their chat, citing hate speech for the student support for Tucker Carlson and dedicated to free speech. We're disappointed that TPUSA chapter has decided to censor and cancel those who they disagree with. Huh. Now, who, as we've seen in the last week, are the proponents of banning and censoring Tucker Carlson? Who is that? What convention? What convention was that? Where that was the entire theme and message? Somebody in the chat remind me of what convention that was recently, what we just saw. Somebody remind me. Must have forgot. Interesting. Some type of pack, right? Some type of pack, some type of coalition. Oh, can't say that. Okay. So yeah, that's normal for conservatives to be doing. Also, what was Charlie Kirk's entire, like, what was the entire purpose of him going to these college campuses? What was the entire purpose of Charlie's message? What was Charlie's message? What was his main message? Freedom of speech, open discourse, and respectful debate. That was his entire message. And the fucking organization, full of, at this point, I confidently say, leeches. That's what all these fucking people are. Alex Kolvek, fucking Mikey McCoy, all these people. They're fucking leeches off of Charlie Kirk is what they are. They decide, nah, we're gonna ban and censor people that like Tucker Carlson. It's fucking crazy, dude. I mean, they're burning it in real time. And it's so sad to see. I mean, Charlie built that organization from the ground up. That's his organization. And within 7 weeks, they've utterly destroyed the reputation of it. They're utterly shitting on his legacy. And it's just, those are supposed to be the people closest to him. They're still just on his YouTube channel, making just disgusting content that they're getting drugged for in their own comment section, by the way. It's horrible to watch. Sad. It's sad. But we're not done. But there's more. But there's more. Of course there's more. Candace has been on a tear. Oh, we did this one already. Now we're going to get into, yes, a little bit more. Let's get into this. The next part, unfortunately, we got to talk about it because it's getting shoved down our throats. All right. There we go. We talked about this earlier.
Do you think they've caught your husband's killer?
So, something I'm so grateful for is that we have one of the most incredible teams for this case. I would never wish it upon anybody.
Guys, also, I think part of the problem for her is this is the way she talks. So, we have one of the most trusted teams in the, and it's, people don't talk like this. Like these weird, bizarre pauses when there shouldn't be pauses. Right. And I'm not talking about her grief. I'm talking strictly about how she is speaking and in the cadence in which she is speaking. This is not how regular people talk. This is not how anyone in a regular conversation talks. Nobody in the country that speaks English speaks like this, speaks in this pause and choppy form of speech. That's not how people talk, right? And that's part of the problem for what's all of the backlash that she's receiving is the theatrical, way that she's doing it, right?
To have to go through what we are going through. To have seen the autopsy report. To have seen
the
the
pause.
different evidence portions that have been collected. I trust our team.
So she didn't answer the question, by the way. The question was, do you remember the question? What was the question, guys? Do you believe they found the actual shooter? That was the question. The answer to that question is, if you believe it, yes. I know that was crazy. It's just, it's just yes or no. That shit's fucking bizarre, guys. I'm sorry. And I've given her more grace than 99% of the people covering this topic. I have. You guys know that everybody here that's been following me this entire time, Have I ever criticized her? No. Other than the new JD Vance shit. That was fucking gross, right? Theater kid, right? But that, like, this is, and here's the thing. It just keeps coming. Like, she also, I mean, all right, whatever. Let's just watch it.
Evil wins when good people stay silent. And so for the rest of my life, I will make sure that I don't stay silent. I'll keep speaking the truth, no matter the cost. No matter the cost. And I pray that all of you do too.
So, also, if you guys watched the interview with Jesse Waters, I don't have the clip with me on the spot. Wait, do I? Now, hold on. You know who we're a big fan of recently, guys, in this channel? Is Ricky HD, another veteran who looks like me. He's more jacked than me and has the exact same goddamn political outlook on me on everything. And we love his fucking content. And he's always got bangers coming out. Well, let's see what he thought. Because again, we love his stuff on here.
Saturday, so he would turn his phone off to honor the Sabbath. He would come in, open the junk drawer. Everyone has a junk drawer. Open the junk drawer, said Shabbat Shalom.
What was that?
Said Shabbat Shalom, put it in there.
Why would a Christian say Shabbat Shalom? Oh, because he didn't. Now she's just straight up lying. If you don't think that Erica Kirk is an absolute Israeli honeypot, you're out of your damn mind. Straight up lying for Charlie Kirk. Now, if you knew him, whether you liked him, you disliked him, you agreed or disagreed, you would know that he is a diehard Christian. He loved Jesus Christ. He was even looking and dabbling into Catholicism. So why the fuck would he say Shabbat Shalom? And not for nothing, but why does Candace Owens care more about unveiling who actually killed Charlie Kirk and unveiling all the discrepancies and piercing the veil than his own wife? Have you noticed how Erica Kirk doesn't do anything? She don't care. She's just going along with the fucking media. However, Candace Owens out here is questioning and asking questions to everybody, even if it leads to somewhere or not. Kind of fucking weird.
Oof. Ricky's a lot more scorched shirt than I am when it comes to this stuff, obviously. But I want to caveat on Ricky's point here. She says every Saturday, she said in this interview, every Saturday, Charlie observed the Sabbath. So I guess he was Jewish. Now, that's interesting. I decided to do a little research myself when I heard this. I said, I didn't know Charlie observed the Sabbath. And like she said there, on the Sabbath, phone went in the junk drawer, never got used. He observed the Sabbath. So I decided, why don't I just look and see if Charlie, I don't know. Oh, ain't the Sabbath? Wait. What'd she say? Oh, Shabbat? I forget what it was. Not Sabbath. What's the one they celebrate on? She said he celebrates on Saturday. I forget what it is. Anyway, I don't follow fucking that religion. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, Shabbat Shalom. Excuse me. So Saturday, right, Shabbat Shalom. So she says Saturday, is Saturday. Got it. I'm sorry, I misspoke on that. Shabbat Shalom. Got it. All right, so anyway. So Saturday, she says, he throws his phone in the drawer, says Shabbat Shalom, and he doesn't touch it for the rest of the day. That's what they do on Saturdays, right? That's what she says in this interview. So what I decided to do is, well, I don't know. Let's check the Saturday before he got killed. And I don't know. Let's see if if his phone was really in the drawer. Huh. Looks to me like he was sending tweets. He was sending tweets on the Saturday, right before that. Seems like maybe he didn't just, he'd be posting. Yeah. He'd be posting out there, boys. So what's this? Huh? What's this? That's Saturday, September 6th. Also, it's tweeting on Sunday as well, by the way. So Why would you say that? Why would you say he does that? What? Why? Why are we just lying and making things up like this? You know, like why? You think someone that just a fucking regular guy like me can't be like, really? He doesn't fucking use his phone on Saturday? Oh, let's check his Twitter account. Oh, he does use his phone on Saturday. Literally every Saturday. You can go back through his accounts. So why do we keep lying about Charlie Kirk? Why are the people close to Charlie keep lying about Charlie? I don't understand. Why is Mikey McCoy's dad lying and saying that Mikey McCoy is a hero that was covered in blood, did all this work when he did nothing? Why is Alex Kolvek saying that Charlie Kirk is the man of steel and his neck stopped the 30-06 and it was found just below the skin of his neck? Why? I don't get it. It's just, whatever. Okay. Moving on. All right. Let's ask, or not ask. Let's listen to what Candace had to say today as we get into, I believe I got to guess really kind of close to where it started here because I marked it down on her live as it was live, where she responds to Ben Shapiro and Megyn Kelly's interview. Actually, let's hit some super chats first. I know we had to pause it there because we got to get to the next part of the show. Also, guys, I'm going to say, try to slow down on the super chats completely. I love you guys, but we have to be out of here in about 35 minutes. My kids' football team made it to state, and today is the first state playoff game tonight. Okay. So love y'all, but I don't want to get too far behind. Okay. Did I see the Prather point on 10-12? I did not. A limited hangout. Okay, we did this one already, I believe. Yep. You ever worry about getting controversial and getting a visit from a wet team in the middle of the night and prepared to? You know what? I've thought about that. I'm not big enough yet for this to matter. I will say, with the way things are set up in my home, you might kill me, but you better have a full fucking team with you. If you send one person, you probably fucking host. Okay. So I'm taking a few with me. I'll tell you that. I will take more with me than your average person, for sure. But yeah, I think about it, man. But I don't think I'm that relevant in the space to be worrying about it. Also, my entire family is strapped, homie. So we got our own team in here. All right. Nate, invite Nick Fuentes on the show. If I had access to Nick, I guess I probably could get access to Nick through people I know. I would love to interview Nick. I think I would be a great person to interview Nick. We have a lot of similar views. However, I think I'm far more mature than he is. I have, and probably help him get steered in a good direction with his movement forward. There's some things he needs to mature on, I think, to become mainstream. But I think someone like me would be great to have him on and talk to him. Because again, he needs a lot of work. His stance on women has got to change, for sure. Stance on women is a non-starter. Does not work in the conservative movement. When we're talking about traditional masculinity and conservatism, the whole your body, my choice, and women are not complicated, and women got to get in the fucking kitchen and all this stuff, that's got to go. That's not how conservative men look at their wives. That's not how conservative men look at women in society. So that has to get updated and changed. That's a maturity thing. Like when I was a 25-year-old dude, I did not respect women the way I do now, right? That's a very growing up thing, especially like when you have daughters. This changes things dramatically for men, right? You start to look at women very, very differently. So stuff like that, I think he needs a little bit of mentorship. I think he could use a mentor, and I think someone like me could help him. Not that he's going to be fucking interested in that, but I think he's got a lot of potential to be massive. But he's gotta do it correctly if he wants to be in the mainstream. I'm not telling him that trying to tone police him at all. I want him to stay based as fuck. But there's some things he's got to shore up, I think. Joe, in my opinion, the establishment wants the left and the right to fight. Yes, they do. They don't have to produce anything useful or substantial. 100%, Joe. That's exactly what they want. We can agree a lot, brother, but get yourself some better whiskey. Bro, this ain't, hold on. This ain't traditional Fireball. This is, gas station Fireball. In Oregon, you can't sell hard alcohol in convenience stores or groceries. This is technically like grape wine Fireball, like Mad Dog. All right. I like myself some good ghetto gas station homeless person booze. All right. That's my thing. Okay. It's even worse than regular Fireball. That's what I'm trying to say. Do poll on, do you lean? Yeah, I mean, we've done this one before. We can do it again. We'll throw it up there real quick. Last poll again, blowout. We can just do straight up. All right, what is it? Political. What were the four we wanted to do here? Left or conservative, libertarian, or socialist? Okay, why not? Conservative, liberal, libertarian, socialist. I don't know if I spelled those wrong or right. Doesn't matter. We're blowing through it. Got to keep moving. Lucas with the sticker. Thank you. Puppies, $20. Thank you very much. The dudes on the ground around Charlie made sure he bled out first before moving him. Ooh, it's kind of dark to talk about, but I can't refute your point with the evidence that I've seen. They do public sacrifices every day. It's called abortion. That's true. What besides Intel makes Israel our greatest ally? That we don't even get their intel, Lynn, by the way. When I was doing counterterrorism operations in Afghanistan, was I getting intel through Mossad? No, I wasn't at all. So I'm not sure who they're providing the intel for. I've seen that argument like, oh, well, they provided us intel through Mossad, but I didn't fucking get any of it. And I was doing counterterrorism operations and had access to that intel. So where was it? Somebody fucking explain it to us because they didn't help us with it. Who knows? Hugo Chavez said his idiot bus driver friend Maduro completely destroyed Venezuela by neglecting their oil refineries and pipelines. All of it corroded and rotted away. Now they blame America for it. Yeah, Maduro is actually responsible for that. He basically handed over. They nationalized the oil, obviously, I think in, 76? Maduro takes charge and basically gives ownership of it to a bunch of his fucking crony oligarchs, and they let it all rot away. So, yeah, that's not America's fault. Appreciate the show. Opinion on Sam Hyde. I love Sam Hyde. I think he's fucking hilarious. I think he's absolutely hilarious. Can't afford much, but hopefully you get out the word. Thank you. $6 in my bank. Don't care, brother. You should not donate to me if you have $6 in your bank. Please, guys, do not donate me money if you are hurting on cash. Okay, please, just you guys being here is good enough. Okay, do not do that, but I appreciate it. What shows nefarious intent if you're not rejecting EMT? Massive incompetence. That's the only other way. It's very obvious by now our country is ran by our greatest ally. Yep, of course. Wonder why there was 11 phones. 12, I think. 12 is what Candace said. Begins every piece of not going to say that one. Vote for Marjorie Taylor Greene. None from our greatest ally. Is that what we're talking about? Marjorie's been crushing it lately, man. She's got a 100% America First voting score, and she's taken $0 from AIPAC. Tough to argue against that. Too many super chats. My community too amazing. My steak too delicious. My wife too hot. Shut up, Nate. Take my money. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Yep, there's too many super chats. My community is the fucking best on YouTube. My steak is too delicious. I don't know about that one. My wife is too hot. That's true. But I will take your money. Appreciate you, brother. You think Jared Kushner being BFFs with has anything to do with Trump's allegiance? Fuck, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. But I think it has more to do with probably PP tapes. Never liked, yep, not a fan. I used to in 2016. I haven't for a long time since. Off topic, Zohram is Muslim the same way Biden was Catholic. He was blessed by an Orthodox Jewish leaders and has a Jewish grandmother, but there's difference in income transfer wealth coming from the banks. Yeah, I mean, he's Shia Muslim, and he's not Arabic. I mean, people think he's an Arab. He's not Arab. He's fucking Indian. So a lot of like misconceptions about him and that. And he's supported by the Jays. So interesting. Cora, his name is Terrell Fansworth, the AV guy. Terrell Fansworth. Interesting. Okay. Charlie was surrounded by snakes that day. It sure feels like it, doesn't it? Drew Cotto, please do some research investigation on Charlie Kirk's direct family members. Just saw the crazy video on who his parents are. May have been I don't know anything about his parents. I know a lot about Erica's parents. Like, I don't know. Her dad was the one that stood up and founded Raytheon Israel. What? Her mom's a defense contractor. What? Here's the hologram projector theory, not cam behind me. Is CK's chair. Research holograph projectors. Yeah, I don't go down the road of holographs and he wasn't killed personally, man. That's too deep for me, brother. Limited to hang out a sneaky intelligence or political tactic where someone admits to part of the truth, hide a bigger lie. So kind of like the Epstein files with Trump, right? That's kind of what that feels like. Does retired sailors think it's badass for a ground pounder? I think you're a badass for a ground pounder. Thanks, man. This is easily the best channel in the cesspool of YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And you know what? Even though you're a Navy guy, you still respect you for serving. All right. 422-6. Yes. When they voted to stop funding our greatest ally, those were the results. Pretty ugly. Mentioned this. Yep, it wasn't a close friend that dragged us in the middle. Yeah. It was literally in 2002, our greatest allies leader sat down in front of Congress and said, Saddam Hussein 100% has weapons of mass destruction and you have to invade. And we all saw what happened after that. Bibi tweeted about Charlie's death before Trump did. I believe they treated at the exact same minute, exact same time, if I remember correctly, which made it even more bizarre. If I remember correctly. All right. Unpopular opinion, tiny hats are behind Hamas to wage. Well, that's not an opinion. That's objective fact and truth. And Bibi Netanyahu is the one that designed that and set that up. That's not a conspiracy. That's actually 100% true. Because they're very, very beneficial to him. Yeah. The Bibi files. Watch Ian Carroll's Bibi files. Fantastic. But yeah, that's not an opinion of yours. That's 100% fact. More I learned about TPUSA. What's the word? Cult. Yeah, it starts to feel that way, doesn't it, Joe? 1776. We're getting there. Have a great Veterans Day. Thank you, bro. Thank you. There's going to be a lot of cards. Delete's coming. Yeah, I know. So my boy gets smoked in front of me, and I'm a piece, bro. Good with the deal. That dog don't bank, bro. Yeah, I know, right? That's all of them. All of them are that way. They're just cool. They're just good with it. Just a day later, right on, literally 2 days later, just on his podcast, Ben Shapiro and Alex Kolvac, just, hey, look at us. I think TPUSA is involved in money laundering under Charlie's radar. There was a big audit that was happening. That we do know that. We don't know what's ever involved. We can't handle the truth. It kind of feels like that, though, doesn't it? Truth is crazy. Wonderful little lies. They know what they're lying. What the fuck? Parallels between Erica Kirk and Amber Heard are, yeah, we're about to have something kind of like that. All right, we're going to go through a couple more of these, and then we're going to get back to the show, and then we'll come back to them. Because, again, goddamn, tonight, you guys are crushing me. Appreciate the America First message. Love from Florida. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. I think she's scared letting Candace dig. Wow, I don't know. Candace hasn't stopped. Heather, a top comment on one of Candace's videos said, Pastor McCoy embellishing details about Mikey. He was covered in Charlie's blood. Perhaps he wasn't lying. Charlie's blood is all in their hands. Well, Heather, we just talked about that. Pastor McCoy did lie about that, but that is kind of an interesting figure of speech if he was saying it as a metaphor, that the blood of Charlie Kirk is on his hands, as we would say in a metaphor. That becomes very, very interesting because also, if you knew anything about Pastor Rob McCoy, he used to do what in the military? Runs psychological operations. Might be some interesting way they speak there. Good catch. Downrange publications. Candace Owens is a thorn in a certain group's side that will destroy her credibility and preserve. Well, they've tried and it's not working, by the way, because of those of us critical thinking skills have started listening. Thoughts. Yeah, she is now the #1 podcast in the world. She's overtaken everyone. So say what you want about Candace. She's the current GOAT of the podcast scene. It's official. She's blown everybody out of the water. She just took control of the #1 spot. Luis, fellow Iraq. Well, hey, I was not an OIF vet, brother. I was never deployed to Iraq. I did to Afghanistan, but appreciate it. Was an MP. Love your stuff. I think Erica was told to shut up or she's next. That's why she's quiet. I'm getting more respect for Candace than Shapiro or Crowder lately. I'm gonna save my opinion on Steve. I want to like Steve. I want to like Steve. I do. I want to like Steven Crowder. I do. I want to. But recently, yeah, it's kind of yeah. All right. Did I miss some of these? Oh, here we go. I had to tell Gen Z MAGA on a Discord debate platform that cancel culture isn't constitutional involving Tucker voting for you and JD in 2028. Wood chipper. Appreciate it, brother. Oh, sorry. Yo, Nate, you've mentioned a few times you think the Apollo 11 landing footage may have been staged. Curious to hear your rationale. Yeah, love your... Yeah, but we didn't have the technology to live stream from the moon. Richard Nixon called from a landline phone and talked to the astronauts on live TV. Landline phone. This is not a thing. Is it possible we went to the moon? Maybe. I'm not here to debate that, but I will tell you there's 100% the footage and the live streaming to the American people, which we couldn't do today. Yeah, that's, come on. The technology was not a thing. So that's why I don't believe that. Don't believe the footage is real. Did we go to the moon? Maybe. But we definitely didn't. The footage of it's completely fabricated. That's 100% chance. You're totally correct. My wife's my queen. She should just be treated as such. That shit Nick says will never sell. He needs to change some shit. Yeah, the women's stuff's got to go. Also, if you want to cross into the mainstream, you have to reach out to the other gender as well, right? You need women to vote for you or be a part of your movement, and that shit's not going to fly with any women, Republican or conservative. Is there still time to order VFT merch for Christmas? Chicago, those of us outside North America want to bring back Colombia since you don't ship here. Yeah, I mean, if you order it for Christmas, bro, we're in November. You got plenty of time. Just order it. Anyway, I said it was conservative on low-key constitutionalists. Yeah, it's kind of, oh man, that gets us into like some real philosophical political talk right there if we debate the difference between the two, right? Typically, I'd like to think conservatives are constitutionalists. However, that obviously isn't the case. Look at fucking Ben Shapiro. Look at Mark Levine. Look at these guys canceling for, like, trying to cancel the First Amendment for Tucker Carlson while claiming they're conservative. So maybe they are different. Would never advise entering Nate's home unwelcome, but if you're going to take your tasty gains, like, I mean, look, guys, like, look what's just right here. That's right here. If you want to look closely here, what does this all look like? You decide you want to strap in and walk in that door. That's one hand grab for me. So, and I can promise you, these motherfuckers are stashed all over the house. So, and you know, we got all kinds of stuff in here. Good guys couldn't help but notice that everyone was noticing that knows. We need to cease and open our books. You're out of here. All right. Okay. All right, guys, we got about 30 minutes left. 30 minutes. We're almost done. We're almost to the end of the super chats. So we're going to keep going. Thanks for the unbiased view, my dude. This is the first live I got to catch. I was here earlier, but I had to destroy my shoulders, so I left for a bit. Hey, I did shoulders today too, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is it true that Wing Chun was added to the military? The best CQC. Happy Vets Day. Wing Chun. I don't know about Wing Chun. Maybe I'm missing it. Love the throw from Sydney, Australia. Ooh, we love Australia here on this channel. Got some Australian flags right there from my deployment to Australia. Love Australia. We don't know, but we know. That's right, Didi. All right. Hey, brother, appreciate your unbiased views. America needs people like you. Thank you. Greetings from Serbia. All right, we made it to the end. Cool. We are moving. Let's jump into Candace because she just called out Ben Shapiro's little pussy boy ass. Big time. All right, here we go. Let's check this out. Watched this earlier.
Remember, maybe you forgot, but I spoke at YWLS in 2024, right after I was fired from the Daily Wire. And a big thing happened, and we should never forget it, okay? While I was heading to speak at this event, we learned, because there was an intern at the Daily Wire who had a conscience, and she felt very uncomfortable with the secret mission that she was put on, we learned that a covert mission was happening where they were sending an intern to ask me a question, okay, to get my answer on the question. And then what was going to happen next is they were going to pass around a clip, but they were going to make it look like she was just a random student. Let me show you a clip because we found this out. I called it out on stage. Charlie intercepted. We found what her name was, and I called this girl out on stage. Take a listen.
You guys, the last thing that I am going to say, strangely, this is such a crazy story, but as I was headed in here, I got a frantic call from somebody. They did. They called me and they said, Candace, something very weird is happening. The Daily Wire has sent somebody secretly to record you, an intern, a PR intern, to secretly record you, to catch you in a bad moment, in a bad light. And I think that intern's name, no, to be fair, it is never the fault of a person when their employer is sending them to do something that isn't good. But I would really love it if Ariana stood up.
Ouch. Got called out ahead of time.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's a little too intimidating for you too, but apparently she got an email at 10 p.m., hopped on a plane, is pretending to be a student. And so I do just want to say to Ben Shapiro, enough. Come out into the lights. Really, come on. Let's do this debate. Stop sending interns to do your dirty work. I don't bite. I'm down for the debate. Charlie Kirk says he will fly you out.
Yep.
He will fly you out next week to Detroit, and we can do the debates on his stage. Thank you, Turning Point USA. Let's take some questions.
Oh, you know, the Turning Point USA that I wasn't a part of. That's how it went down. And Charlie was like, yeah, that's crazy that this is happening. And he's like, call him out on stage and offer the debate. And I will fly him out personally to come debate you on this. But this is how it works. Okay. They send people, they make it look like it's organic. They'll send people to your events and they will have people applaud. That was orchestrated by Alyssa Cordova. Now that she's not at the Daily Wire, I can say that, who I was calling out yesterday. But it's so important for people to get this. What is happening at Meghan's events, I will guarantee you, people coming and asking her questions and trying to get her to disavow Tucker Carlson, that is not organic, okay? That is pro-Israel people that are paid to do it. Honestly, Meghan, if you're watching, you give me the list of your attendees. I'm assuming this is a ticketed event. I will find the people. They'll be from YAF. They will be from some organization. If you let me go through the names, I love an investigation. I will tell you how many people were sent there to go, whoa, and roarous applaud, actually trying to intimidate you and to force you to take a position and to make you feel uncomfortable because it's a part of that moral blackmail pileup. And so I'm actually genuinely not upset. I don't care. I believe in the free markets. I genuinely will say again, I will always debate Ben Shapiro.
Here we go.
If Tucker left you on red and you want to come on this show and you want to debate Israel and you want to discuss Erica Kirk and the things I never said, if you want to discuss your relationship with Charlie Kirk, anything that I have said that you would like to dispute, my platform is your platform. I'd say you should come on my platform because my show's bigger now. But we could also do yours. So hit me up. We'll be right back after a brief break.
Oh, just calls him a little pussy boy to his face. Ben, you got called a little pussy boy by a girl. Girl just called you a little pussy boy, Ben. What you gonna do about that? Little pussy boy? You gonna do anything about that, little pussy boy? Bet you won't. Bet you won't debate Candace. Bet you won't debate Nick. Bet you cancel your debate with Patrick Bet David, little pussy boy. Bet you wouldn't debate me. Bet you wouldn't debate anybody that you know is intellectually beyond you, because all he could do is debate college kids back in 2016. Because he's a little pussy boy. He ain't gonna debate Candace Owens. I thought you were mature. Look at Dr. Goldfield Huang. No, I'm not. I'm not mature. You don't like it, get the fuck out of here, Doc. We'll call Ben Shapiro a little pussy boy all day long, whether you like it or not. Does that hurt your little feelings? I want to make a racial slur against you, but I'm not going to because I am mature. How about that, bud? Dr. Goldwang. Oh, Goldfield Wang. Oh my, chat immediately is just dogpiling. Oh, Jesus, man. We're not mature here, man. Come on now. Like somebody said 4-inch Goldwang. Where was that? Oh my God, the chat. Big Mike. Oh my God, Big Mike coming in with the Goldstein Wang. Chat, you're cooking way too hard right now. Chat. Okay. Oh my. Doctor, hold on. What was that? Somebody said. Oh God, I gotta find that one. Somebody just say. Where was that? Oh, did I miss it? Oh, yeah. Oh my God, dude. This just derailed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, I can't read any more of these. Oh my God. I can't. Dude, you guys just broke me, dude. All right. That's enough. That's enough. All right. You guys, all right, chat. You guys are the fucking best, dude. You guys are too funny, man. That's why I love this chat. Our community is undefeated, dude. Oh, every time I look at the chat, there's just another one. Oh my God, where was this? Somebody just said, "Oh, the Sean Piker ones." Every time Nate laughs, guy gets a shock. Oh my God, dude, I'm literally crying, dude. I'm literally crying. This is the hardest I've ever laughed on a live stream. Thank you, Dr. Wang, for that comment, because oh my God, that was fantastic, man. All right, I got to get my shit back together after Dr. Wang came in with that heater, dude. I don't even remember what I haven't even started talking about what Candace was talking about. All right, what were we talking about? Okay, I was calling Ben Shapiro a little pussy boy because he is one. Dr. Wang showed up, and all right, we'll get it back together. All right, so yeah, this is like we're coming to the end of the stream, just out of control. All right. Oh God. No, dude, that's too much, dude. That's dark, dude. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. You guys are gonna get me in trouble. Was JD in here? JD just show up at the worst time. Yeah, just all the too soon comments. All of that because of Dr. Wang, dude. With the username, man. All right, let me get back on track. What the hell was I even talking about? What were we even fucking talking about at this point? I don't even fucking know. Oh, JD just showed up. It's bricked up. Yeah. Also, guys, me and JD have our collab waiting time. Wang, yeah, that was. I wish I had JD's binky right now for Dr. Wang. Thank you, Doctor. This is too much. You guys are gonna make me fucking lose it, dude. All right, at some point, I gotta get my shit together. This is the funniest. That's the funniest thing that's maybe this isn't even funny to anybody else, but I feel like that was probably the funniest thing that's ever happened on this channel. At least it's the thing that's made me laugh the hardest ever on this channel. And not so much Dr. Wang, but the immediate responses from chat. Chat immediately just cooked out of control. All right, let's do a couple super chats, and then we gotta wrap this thing up. You guys broke me, dude. I have no idea what the fuck I was even talking about. I'm literally like, I don't know where I was on my tabs. I'm not even sure where I was or what we were talking about. That spiraled out of goddamn control. I feel like I was literally getting ready to do a poll. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So the poll showed political leaning 57% conservative, makes sense for the audience. 11% liberal, pretty high. Libertarian 26%, kind of makes sense. In 7% socialists in the chat. Even socialists can be America first. It's true. It's true. Okay. That's a great thing about this audience. We got such a wide range. But I do want to do a poll. I wanted to do a poll before old Dr. Wang showed up and completely derailed my entire stream. Dr. Wang. God damn it. All right. Because there's a lot of people that talk shit about Candace Owens in the chat. And so I want to see, do you like / support Candace? I want to see what our chat feels like. Are you a Candace fan or do you not like Candace? Let's get a poll going. I want to see because she gets more flack than I think anybody in my chat, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, Dr. Wade said I was immature. Dr. Jasmine, my God, you guys are good. Stop. Stop it. I can't. Like, I'm so like cooked up right now, like on the comedy, you know, like what is this? I'll pay you $1,000 to debate me. My only confession is live fact checking allowed. Your only confession? You don't need, brother. Look at you. You have no grammar, right? Your English is dog shit. You can't even spell condition. And you want to debate me about politics? You can't even fucking spell. Oh. All right, I gotta stop, dude. This is Dr. Wang's fault. I'm trying to recover, and then this guy sends me that text with his confessions. I felt like it was on a telemarketer call with like some Indian dude trying to get me to redeem my gift cards. Okay. Okay, enough is enough. This is fucking out of control, dude. This is out of control. I don't know how we got here. This is ridiculous. Chat came in with the jokes tonight. Chat was not fucking not playing around tonight, man. Oh my God, dude. Okay. Yeah, JD, are you going live tonight? Somebody just asked. It's okay. All right, I'm good. I'm gonna get myself together. Let's check the poll. All right. Wow. Okay. Now this is a lot higher than I thought. 86% yes on Candace. 14% no. Yeah, that's actually really high. That's a lot higher. I thought we were gonna have like closer to a 60-40. No, that's actually really high. Really, really high. You know, Candace is very polarizing to a lot of people. You know. Okay. So let's hit the final super chats, and then I got to get out of here, guys. That we got derailed. That was chat just fucking literally. I can't look at chat, dude. I gotta close my chat. Or if I don't close my chat, I'm not gonna be able to get out of the stream. I'm not gonna be able to do it, dude. I'm not gonna be able to do it. All right, I'm closing. All right, for like the next 5 minutes while I do super chats. the fucking chat. I'm literally snorting. Chat is getting turned off. Oh my God. Dr. Wang. No way, dude. Shit. Okay. I didn't hit the blunt, dude. Just as like every time I look at chat, it's something like this, dude. Okay. This might be the best one. That might be the best fucking one, dude, out of everybody. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. I'm not ripped, guys. I'm telling you. I didn't, dude. This was 100% professional with like no laughing at all this whole stream for an hour and 40 minutes straight. And Dr. Wang comes in and just lights a fire in the chat, dude. Oh my God. Is he still in here? I wonder if he's still watching this. Oh my God. All right, boys. Yeah, we all needed this. Things were getting a little too serious. All right, I have no idea where I was on the super chat. So let's get these. I'm scared to read the super chats because I feel like there's some coming. Okay. All right. Let's get it together. I don't want to miss any of these. All right. Did we get it? Let's show it. Okay. I think this is where we at. All right. Love your work. Peace. Gotcha. All right. For all you boots, I'm literally like, oh my God. I'm out. Let me just take a second, dude. Oh my God. Look at me. I'm just like crying. So fucking crazy, dude. All right, let's do this. For all you boots, all the sea stories about Australia are true. Australia's the best. It's the fucking best. Go there if you haven't gone there, if you can. All right. I'm praying Tulsi Gabbard goes full Patriot Rogue and fights the entire system. I wish so. I hope so, but I just haven't seen much out of her, man. Hey, man, this is Panda from Portland. Appreciate you. Oh, what's up, brother? Thank you. Started watching right after the Charlie Kirk assassination. Who gained a different view of our government. It's insane the amount of corruption our country faces. Love your beds. Yeah, agree with you on that. Erica and TP USA RCIs to work the ISR angle. Maybe. That's what some people think. Do I watch Mark Dice? I've seen some of his stuff. I don't watch him that regularly, though, Kangaroo Bot. Can't stand Shapiro. His eyebrows are the only thing threatening about him. I believe Candace can take him in the octagon. I bet Candace could fuck up Ben Shapiro in the octagon. I think Wang was Wong. I knew it, dude. I knew these were fucking coming. Okay. All right, we got to keep moving. Shapiro won't debate if there's no fluoride stare. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. All right. I think most people who voted conservative are probably libertarian and they don't know it. Nah, I don't think so. I used to think I was libertarian, and then if you libertarian doesn't actually work as a government. It's like cool in theory, but like it wouldn't actually work for a real government. So I used to think I was a libertarian, and then you get older and you realize like you're a conservative. Wang got a binky moment via chat. Yeah, he did. Wangstein's Island. Okay. Candace called out Wang Bureau. I'm a liberal, but I love your views on America. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I think a lot of us have a lot more in common than we think. Dr. Wang doing the helicopter. I've got kicked multiple times because too many need a tampon to change. Dr. Wang, is he a gyno? Dr. Wang would be a great gynecologist name, by the way. And go Candace. Yeah. Debating Nate 100% will be fact live. Wang decrees it. Dr. Wang's backup. Yeah. Dr. Wang's backup count has confessions. This is bad, dude. These are all gonna be Wang jokes. I'm like beat red right now. Dr. Wang Sting Shapiro Jr. the third gave me AIDS. Okay. All right, let's get serious. We got a serious one here. There we go. Nate is veteran of GWOT. It's with an O, brother. GWOT. What are your thoughts on Al Jafani, former Al Qaeda leader, being installed by the U.S. State Department and the tiny hats? Yeah, I mean, obviously, we know that's what happened, right? What's my thoughts on it? I mean, if they can keep shit stable at least there for a while, then whatever, I guess. I don't know, man. Just the fact that, like, we have the former 2IC of Al Qaeda in charge in charge of a fucking country, like that doesn't really seem great, but I don't know. At this point, fucking we let Netanyahu be in charge of a country. So does it get any worse than that? No. So fuck it, I guess. We brought Nate to tears. This community rules. Yeah, I've never laughed to tears on this channel ever, since the inception of it. Tears of joy, Nate. Would Chipper Tribe support your wangs? Yeah, thank you, brother. It's a gang wang. Yeah, we definitely got gang wang tonight. Oh, Joe says, I'll give you $100 if you debate with Dr. Wang in Chinese. I don't know. I don't know if I can speak it good enough to actually do a full-on debate anymore, but that would be pretty hilarious. If you ain't Wang, you're Wong. Sorry, it had to stay and handle Wang. Oh, the Wang is strong in this one. Dr. Chicken Wang KFC. Dr. Wang is my urologist. Okay, it's funnier for a urologist than a gynecologist, even. All right. the cash pedal show. How did Erica plan the memorial and everything else if her phone was off for weeks? We're not supposed to think about things like that. Somebody said 50 Wangs Kennedy. All right. That was great, but it's time for me to go. Luckily, the football stadium is literally 2 minutes down the road. Okay. So, holy fuck, guys. I don't know. This was supposed to be a serious episode. It was for a while. I don't know how this happened. If Dr. Wang is like Ben Shapiro's burner account, my God, like, thank you. Let's all give a thank you to Dr. Wang, dude. Dr. Wang, I don't know where you came from, and I know that is not what you expected based off of your random comment in the chat. I just happened to see it, but that was Dr. Wang is the MVP tonight, everybody. So shout out to Big Wang. Big Dr. Wang, and that's gonna do it for this one. I'm fucking falling apart. So we got what's coming up next? We got Monday, we'll debate Matt. Tuesday, politics stream. I might bring on Aaron Loves America. Aaron Love. A lot of my chat likes him. We'll talk politics. And what do I got? I think we got the regular schedule beyond that. So thank you all very much for showing up tonight. This is one of them. I don't know. This ended up being like one of the most fun streams I've ever done by the end. Thanks to Dr. Wang. So that's gonna do it, guys. Sorry for the short stream tonight. Also, guys, I have this chat. I'm pretty sure. Let's make sure we have it set up correctly. That Ian Carroll is live right now. Our friend Ian. So I have it set up to where it should redirect all of you straight to Ian's live stream. What I want you to do, as soon as I turn this off, you should just be in his chat. All right. So I want you to immediately just scream VFT raid. Everybody, as soon as it ports over there, raid the shit out of Ian. That's where we're going. All right. So, and I'll be over there too for a couple minutes before I got to bounce. So go watch Ian's stream when we end it. And raid the shit out of him. Drop drop fucking Wang jokes in there because he's gonna have no idea what happened. Just a lot of Dr. Wang chat the shit out of him. I don't need to link it, guys. When I end the stream, it should put you right there. Okay, it should. Let's hope so. If not, go over there. But all right, here we go. Thank you, everybody. We're sending the raid right now.